So back here to Firework. Let's continue where we ended over here. Parents shed tears, drenched in their clothes. The wife and the daughter's face are filled with sorrow. I yearn for my son at night, hoping his soul will return. Someone is sobbing outside the window. Someone is crying. Come back, come back. The underworld is dangerous. Come back, come back. The water under Nai Bridge is cold. There's a black bridge up ahead. What the fuck? What the hell is this now? Illuminate the road ahead with bright candles. Bribe the ghost guards with spirit money. Whoa. Leave your money here and you shall pass. Leave here if you do not take money with you. Okay. Oh, you press C. What the hell? Okay. Sprinkle brown rice on the path home. Guide the spirit back with a plain flag. What the hell? I think I need to go back, right? Probably need to follow the flags. Yep. Whoa. We are on the other side. Where did Miss Shen go? She already disappeared. What the fuck? Oh, we are in the kitchen. Come back, come back, come back to your warm home. Come back, come back, come back to your family's embrace. Oh, we are playing again with the wife again, huh? We put in a lot of effort to be reunited. We can't afford any mistake. Chuan, the fish is steaming on stove. Keep an eye on the fire in the case it goes out. Okay. Hit Z repeat to turn up the fire. Whoa, we are like inside. That's pretty cool. Holy shit. Oof, what the hell? That's some weird shit over there. Tell us this. Sinner, thought he did not rob graves, he benefited from them. His sins are unforgivable because that guy that was stealing stuff from the graves and then selling them. So basically saying that's unforgivable. He will suffer 163.84 million years of dismemberment in his father's stead. Jesus, he must not live until his term is due. Jesus. On the slate lies a bloody person. The ring on his hand is particularly conspicuous. This is the ring that pairs with Cao Qianshuan's. Is a Yu hand, right? Is this person Tian Yu? Provide the flesh to stay. Seal the wandering soul in the embrace of your wife. Jianzhuan, eat the fish. It's delicious. Your mom made this especially for you. Tian Yu was being tortured here all along. There's no way he could possess Cao Qianshuan. Then what was summoned by the Tians? Was Cao Xian really possessed? Grandma, Mom doesn't like fish. Don't force her to eat. To eat it. No, your dad likes fish. Oh fuck. Hurry up, you'll definitely like it. Come on, dig in. Eat, you eat, eat. So basically she was eating eel, right? Is what it is. Like the fish was supposed to be you and they were obligating her to eat him. Is what I'm understanding. Mom, the fish is really delicious. Where did Jiajuan go? The couple is united forever. Relive their joyful life. Yeah, she ate and like that they got together inside in the same body. It's what it looks like. Scotchy flames suddenly rise from the brazier next to the slate. The diary in the brazier has burned to pieces. The plastic lock has melted due to high temperature. The diary cannot be opened because the melted lock is stuck onto the page inside. I don't know if something new was written on it. And I'm not sure if Xiao Xiaochuan was really possessed by something or for some reason she pretended to be possessed by Tian Yu and deceived everyone. It could be that. This diary is like a pawn that has been used and abandoned. The secrets inside might be buried forever in this endless hell with Tian Yu. That was an interesting one. I wonder if she was possessed or she was pretending. Hey, do you still want to continue to investigate the Tian family's murder case? Huh? That's a mirror. An old dusty cloth is covering a full-length mirror. The mirror is reflecting a familiar figure. Yo, it's been a long time. Last time I saw you, you still in the police academy, right? What case were you working on? A murder case in which the body was hidden. Oh yeah, you helped the police find the body. I heard that you were given an exception to transfer to criminal investigation department right after you graduated because of this. This police uniform suits you quite well. Why are you here? Hey, why are you so obsessed with the Tian family's case? Does it matter who the murderer is? They are dead anyway. I'm a cop now. It's my duty to bring justice to the dead. Where did you learn this cliché? Even if you find the murderer, will it do any good? Remember, you have to handle more big cases and collect more honors. Give up this case. There is a bigger case right in front of you. What case? You know it. I don't know what you are talking about. Then answer me. Why did you allow Chen Qingsui to get involved in the investigation? She's really reliable. She knows the Tian family well. She knows the Tian family very well. I believe she can provide a lot of clues. You are avoiding the main point, huh? She seems reliable and she is helped a lot. Oh please, who will believe this excuse? I know you don't want to answer my question. You haven't changed it at all. You like to keep secrets. Let me tell you, by allowing Chen Qingsui to join you in the investigation, you can take the opportunity to learn more about the tomb robbery Tian Qiangrong Portukin. You know it's a big case. If you bring it down an entire grave robbing syndicate, you'll gain a lot of contributions. Chen Qingsui and Fang Fang were close, so you want to get more clues from Chen Qingsui. Did I get you wrong? I know exactly what you are thinking. I'm different now. Yes, you grew a little tall and a little more mature, but you still haven't changed it. You need more approval and honors. I know that nothing will come out from investigating the Tian family murder case, but I want to get the answer to the question that has been bothering me all the time. It's right here. What's the question? Since you can read my mind, why ask me? Lynch Lik Soon, you can't change the outcome of the case. Huh? Liksun, Liksun, Liksun. Oh, we are in this hospital. This place is the criminal investigation department. Oh, this is the criminal. Jesus. So, some places are so equal to others that's hard to know. Right. We go this way. Is there? Okay. There are some materials of the Tian family's case in the cabinet. Which do you want to read up on? The poison and fingerprints, the motive? The poison and fingerprints. What the fuck is that? Tetramethylene disulfoteramine TETs. Holy shit, is that a real name? Commonly known as rat poison, was detected in South Sichuan sleeping pills. Some of the capsules inside the medicine bottle were filled with rat poison. The sleeping pills were purchased from the town's clinic 3 months before the incident. Poisonous components were not detected in the same batch of sleeping pills. This basically ruled out the possibility of poisoning by clinic staff. There are 3 different fingerprints on the bottle cap. One is from South Sichuan. The other 2 fingerprints are still being matched. Update the fingerprints on the bottle cap. Okay, so that one belongs to South Sichuan. The motive. The townspeople say that South Sichuan behaved strange before the incident. She was suspected to suffer from schizophrenia. There weren't any obvious conflicts within the Tian family. Combining the note suspected to be South Sichuan suicide note that she left at the crime scene, we speculate she suffered from mental illness and had suicidal thoughts long before the incident. In conclusion, South Sichuan had been suicidal for a long period of time. Due to her mental illness, she put the poison she intended to commit suicide with inside the congee. This caused the death of the 3 other members of the Tian family. Outsiders have not idea that the Tian family has a strained relationship. Even South Sichuan madness could be a disguise. But if I share these files with Captain Lu, will they believe me? Oh, the phone! Get the phone! Whoa. We are in Tian's house. I'm coming. Chen King Sui. Hello, this is Chen. Hello, Miss Chen. This is Xiao Xianchuan. Miss Xiao, Fang Fang's transfer has been approved. Thank you so much, Miss Chen. I didn't do much. Fang Fang is a good kid. Seeing the outside world will create more opportunities for her development. By the way, are Fang Fang's grandparents okay with it? Last time you said that her grandparents did not want her to leave the town. They end up agreeing with the idea. Okay, so probably she's lying. Good to hear that. Miss Shen, I also found the thing you were looking for. I'll send it to you when I get the chance. Miss Zhao, you are a great help. I'm the one who should thank you. Without your help, Fang Fang and I will not be able to leave this place. Oh, they are coming back soon. Keep in touch. She was hiding something from the grandparents? Or from the parents? You disappeared again. I've been looking all over for you. Miss Shen, what is the thing you were looking for that Cao Xuan mentioned? Since you found out, I'll tell you about it. When I was a journalist, I came to King Tan to cover a story. I heard that Tian Qianrong and Wang Qingkai were selling cultural relics. The press asked me to come to King Tan under the guise of a volunteer teacher. After further investigation, I discovered that Tian Qianrong was at work in a bank. He habitually recorded each transaction on his ledger. Tian Qianrong had some big name clients, so you can guess how important this ledger was to him. So he used Fang Fang to approach the Tian family. Because of Fang Fang, Xiao Xianchuan and I slowly got to know each other. She wanted to take Fang Fang out of King Tan, but Tian Qianrong and his wife wouldn't allow her. So I made a deal with Xiao Xianchuan. She helped me find the ledger, and I promised her that once Tian Qianrong and his accomplices were arrested, she could leave King Tan with Fang Fang safely. Miss Che, have you got the ledger? Before I could get it, Fang Fang's family had been murdered, and I don't know where the ledger is. Now many things are starting to make sense. Officer, what did you find out from your investigation? Sorry, Miss Chan, since you will share so much information, I don't want to hide anything from you. But this isn't the time yet. I still need to investigate something important. Well, I found information on the bottle that contained the poison, and on the bottle cap there are 3 fingerprints. Perhaps the key to solve the Tian's family's case lies in these 3 fingerprints. Let's try to find a match for fingerprints in the Tian family's house. Wait, she's with us, right? Okay, chapter 5. A fingerprint? There is a fingerprint on the iron. I don't have professional keep at hand, so I can only use tapes to extract fingerprint. I'll see if there is any tape first. Yeah, the problem is going to be like where? There's a roll of tape in the cabinet. Oh. Well, that was useful. That was so close. Okay. Press C to extract fingerprint with tape. Fingerprint 1. Good. Probably the other will be in the rooms. Yeah, they are open. Did I imagine that Fang Fang slept with her grandma in the same room? They were probably worried that the soul summoning ritual will affect Fang Fang. There is a fingerprint on the clock with a unique residue. Zoop. Okay, 2. Now we only need 1 more. We have. Oh, it's on the camera. There's a colorful fingerprint on the toy camera. I think this probably will be from Fang Fang. Now all the corresponding fingerprints on the bottle cap are collected. After matching the fingerprints, I should be able to figure out the culprit behind poisoning. Chapter 5. The bird. Why the hell the bird? We have confirmed Zhao Xianchuan's fingerprint. We can start matching the 3 fingerprint samples that we have collected just now. Dude, how the hell? This one is this one. This is Zhao Xianchuan. It was easy to see. Mom, what are you doing? Nothing. Have you finished your homework? Yes, I finished it. Mom, are you sick? I'm okay. These are sleepy pills. They help me sleep better. Can I have one, Mom? You're a kid, you don't have enough orange to keep you up all night. Will all your worries be gone after having this? Yeah, I wake up without any worries. I see, that's why you look a lot happier lately. Oh yeah, my birthday's coming soon. Of course, I remember. I'll buy you a big cake. Yes. Listen to me, kids cannot take this medicine. Fang Fang is a good kid, so don't touch it, okay? Okay, I won't touch it. Alright. Now, match your fingerprint, okay, in the middle. I think it's the second one. Don't know. It's the fourth. Judging by its size, this is a child's fingerprint. Okay, so this has to be Fang Fang, right? With some trace of crayon on it. This is probably Fang Fang's fingerprint, which means Fang Fang touched it too. Fang's fingerprint. So he took one? Why would Fang Fang steal sleeping pills? Let's match last fingerprint first. The residue in front of the fingerprint is quite unique. That's the residue from the scratch-off part of lottery ticket. This fingerprint is probably from Tian Qianrong. Tian Qianrong? Hey, are you sure you want to do this? I think I can handle seeing you once a week. Don't you want to see you every day? Of course I do, but you seem it yourself. She's really possessed by you. Miss Zhang said if Qianchuan's soul leaves her body, when we summon Yu's soul over, it can stay in her body forever. Jesus Christ. That way our son will leave us with us again. Don't worry, the poison I got is strong. She will die quietly so the body can remain complete. Poisoning another to death, I'm afraid we'll get caught. If anyone asks, just say that our daughter-in-law has gone mad and committed suicide by taking rat poison. I have told Wang Jingkai he'll testify. Is he trustworthy? We have worked together for many years. He has never leaked anything. If I get caught, he won't get away as well. Alright then. But probably like that Fang Fang died because he was the first one. I wonder. Tian Qianrong is the one who poisoned. I told you Zhao Xianchuan was innocent. She wouldn't even ever harm Fang Fang. Miss Shen, it shouldn't be that simple. Tian Qianrong laced the sleeping pills with poison. He knew Zhao Xianchuan was the only person who took them. He was a very cautious person. He wouldn't put the poison in the congee. Then who put the poison in the congee? Now I only have one speculation. The Tian family murder case was an accident, but it was also the inevitable result of an accumulation of conflicts. Do you mean? It began with the death of Tian Yu. Yup. Tian Yu died from epilepsy. After his death, the Tian family grieved for a long time. Missy their son, Tian Yu's mother, He Gilan, repeatedly asked Mrs. Zhang, a witch, to summon Yu's soul. And the catalyst to the event was Miss Zhang's arrest. I guess after Miss Zhang was arrested, Tian Qianrong paid her to get the soul summoning method. Soul summoning requires a living person for the soul to attach itself to. Zhao Xianchuan was the best choice for the Tians. Mei Fang Fang overheard the secret regarding their soul summoning plans, and she told Zhao Xianchuan about this. So Zhao Xianxuan decided to play along and pretend to be possessed by Tianyu. Wait a minute. Why did Zhao Xianxuan pretend to be Tianyu? Miss Shen, do you forget? Tian Xianrong and his wife didn't allow Fang Fang to study in the city at first, but then they suddenly agreed. Ah. Could it be Zhao Xianxuan pretended to be Tianyu so she could persuade them? Yes, Zhao Xianxuan hoped to bring Fang Fang out of this town, but their in-laws didn't allow it. And the only person in the family who could convince the grandparents was the deceased Tianyu. Zhao Xianxuan's plan went well, and Fang Fang was allowed to study in the city. However, she underestimated how much her in-laws missed Tianyu. The soul summoning ritual can only be held once in 7 days. But Tian Xianrong wanted to see Tianyu every day, which triggered his murderous plans. So, the actual person who put the poison in was... She was the person who witnessed everything but couldn't understand what happened. Miss Shen, you should know who I'm talking about. No, that's impossible. This is currently the most reasonable explanation. The fingerprints on the bottle cap aren't the key to solving the case. The order of fingerprint is. Fang Fang stole the sleeping pills after Tian Xirong laced them with poison. Okay, so the Tian Xirong put the poison on the pills and then Fang Fang stole. What she stole was poison, yup. If I'm correct, that's what happened on the day of the incident, yup. She thought that it was the sleeping pills, but it was poison. Qianchuan. Mom? Qianchuan, I had a cough over the last few days. Will you get me some medicine? The ones from Kangjian, the brand medicine, works well. Okay. Also, Aunt Li said that you went to he again for medicine. How many times have I told you not to go to his clinic? Mom, his clinic is legitimate and his medicine is good and cheap. Legitimate my ass. He couldn't even treat you. Hurry up. Alright. So now we're gonna see him die, Fang Fang, is it? My grandparents have never smiled since Dad died. Grandma burns incense and prays to Buddha every day. Grandpa always hides on the balcony and cries secretly. I hope they'll stop being sad. Oh, no. He tries to make them happy because he said that the mother was happy since she began to take the sleeping pills. So he put the sleeping pills on the food. Oh my god. It's a she, right? Fang Fang says she. My grandma and grandpa say today is the soul summoning day. Actually, I know that mom was pretending to be dead, just like the old lady. Every time she pretended to be dead, mom had to eat fish, which she ate it. Grandma said that mom loves me and dad very much, so she will do things that she doesn't like. Was it because she loved me that she ate the fish? But I don't want mom to do things she doesn't like just because she loves me. I hope mom can do what she likes. Mom said there will be no worries after taking this medicine. It's poison! I hope that when I wake up, mom, grandma and grandpa will be happy. Fang, what are you doing? Mom forgot to turn off the stove when she went out, so I'm helping her watch it. She's too forgetful. Save some food for her, let's eat first. And probably when she arrived they were all dead because it was the poison, right? Mom, I'm back. Fang? Fang? Yep. And that's why she killed, because Fang was dead, and of course the grandparents were dead too, so she killed herself. Mom, what are you doing? We are leaving this place after the National Day. I'm packing up our clothes. Mom, this white dress is gorgeous. Why didn't you wear it? Mom is too old for this. No, I think you are still young. Please, wear this next time we go to the park. I want to take photos of you. I'm really glad that you are such a sweet girl, Fang Fang. The dress is a bit wrinkled. Let me iron it. Ooh, iron the dress. Zoom. Oh, is she crying? I think she's crying. You Jinx, you are not good until you're dead. You have to die with us. Take the poison. Now. Yeah, she killed herself. My body will not rot into the mud. Like a bird, I'll die in the sky. So that's what happened. Why did this happen? Miss Chen, I'll try to report our findings to my superior, but the evidence is lacking, so it's very likely that... I understand. That's not the result I want to see either. Will people believe that Fang Fang accidentally poisoned the family out of good intentions? They will only think that Fang Fang killed the whole family due to mischievousness. Sorry for taking all your time for nothing, Officer Lin. This place seems to have changed back. The sound of a door opening comes from the entrance. Miss Chen, there is nothing left to be investigated. I want to tell you one more thing before we leave. I lied to you. I got the ledger before the incident occurred, and I've sent it to the press. It's okay, Miss Chen. Handing it to the press is the same as sending it to us. It's good as long as we can expose Tian Qianrong transactions with his buyers. Let's go then. So like that, now we know the truth? Is it? Is that like the real truth, or is there something behind? Because this is back to normal now. Whoa, it stays, looks like. Obviously, I think I've left something back in Tian's house. I'll be right back. Sure, I'll be waiting for you here. We were there, how the hell you forgot? Uh-oh. The phone again. We're back to that. A voice card record is shown on the screen. Hello, King Sui? Hi Chief, it's me. King Sui, I received the ledger. No one else has read it, right? I'm the only one. Why are the names of all corporate executives on it? That happened a long time ago, and the laws weren't strictly enforced at that time. So, will their names be published? King Sui, some of the names on it can be made public, some can't for now. And some can never be known to the public. After all, it's good now that we've got the ledger. King Sui, you have done a fantastic job. The credit's not mine. I've heard about what happened to Tian family. What a shame that we weren't able to thank Miss Sao in person. Don't get too hung up on it, King Sui. Also, now that Tian Qianrong is dead, the buyers might search his house for the ledger. It isn't safe for you to stay there. You should return as soon as possible. Chief, I have to prepare for class. Being a volunteer teacher is nothing but a disguise. Don't fall too deep into the role. I'll send someone to pick you up tomorrow. How does that sound? Can you give me 3 more days? I want to sort some stuff out. And I have another request. After the article is published, can you remove my name from it? Why? We'll talk when we meet, Chief. Okay, make sure you stay safe. But she went back to the house and she shouldn't be in there. Did Miss Shen made it back? Where did Miss Shen go? Have you seen Miss Shen? How long has it been since she last came to school? Has she gone missing? How can she be missing? Greetings residents, this is a notice for a missing person. Chen Chrissy, a local female primary school teacher, has been missing for 3 days. Misha left school on the night of 23rd, where her whereabouts are currently unknown. She was wearing a white blouse, long blue skirt, red hairband, and was carrying a red umbrella when she disappeared. If any residents know the whereabouts of Miss Chen, please inform the office. In addition, we'll organize an aquatic search and rescue. We hope that seasoned swimmers and divers can participate actively. I'd also like to remind everyone that there has been a lot of rain during this season and the roads near the river are slippery, so pay attention while driving. Where the hell are we? Chen Qingxi, male, age 27, grade 3 Chinese teacher in Qingtan Primary School. She was missing after leaving the school on 23rd. Last seen wearing a white blouse, blue long skirt, red hairband, and carried a red umbrella. Where do you think she went? I heard that it rained on the day she disappeared. Do you think it's possible that she fell into the river? Tian's granddaughter was Miss Shen's student. Nothing good has happened to anyone who got close to that family. Right. People have been saying that they received calls from Tian's daughter-in-law in the middle of the night. I also heard that the town is going to hold a memorial for Miss Shen. Why would they hold a memorial when they haven't even found the body? Miss Shen is young and single. It will be ominous that she died away from home. If they had performed a ritual earlier, the spiritual wouldn't have caused her so much trouble. Okay, chapter 6. Oh my god, some of the frames here and there sometimes gotta. Kids, what are you doing? We are here to look for Miss Shen. People have been saying that Miss Shen fell into the water and drowned. But we believe she will come back. Grandma said if we release lanterns into the water, the people who fell into the water will follow the lanterns and find their way back. It's dangerous to go near the river. I'll help you release the lanterns. Okay, thank you, Mr. Officer. Well. But it's like, did she disappear because we were with her and then, like, the hell just happened? Can we go to this? No, we have to go to here, right? This should be the same thing. It's basically making like music. But did she die too? Chapter 6, Milky Way. Because that guy said don't go to Tian's house because there were people that want to get the ledger, and she said that she got the ledger and that she sent to the press. So I'm like, I wonder. Miss Shen. Officer, what brought you here? I'm looking for you, so are many people. Sorry for worrying you all. A lot of things have happened recently, my mind is a mess. All my troubles seem to disappear every time I come here. What is this place? This is an empty field behind my house. When I was little, I accidentally fell into a dry well while I was playing here. It was at night and I was very scared. I had no idea how much time had passed and I inadvertently looked up. And I saw something that I will never forget for my whole life. I seemed to have forgotten my fear. I was just staring at the bright starry sky. Then someone dropped the rope down to me. I slowly climbed up the rope. As I climbed close to the top, my range of vision grew wider. As soon as I made it out of the dry well, the entire starry sky stretched out before me. But I didn't find the person who dropped the rope down, and I didn't tell my parents about this when I got home. I thought it was just an unforgettable childhood experience that stuck with me. But after spending some time in Kingtown, I finally understood. The children here are like me when I was trapped in a well. They can only look up and see a little part of the starry sky. I want to be the one who throws the rope to them. I want these children to go out and see the world. Miss Shen, I know you want to help those children. They are also waiting for you to return. It's time. We can use this rope to climb out of here. By the way, Miss Shen, something just came to my mind. I promise you that I will tell you how I obtained those clues when the Tian family's case is solved. Based on it, I got the gist of it. You are different from everyone else. This could be the destiny. You are destined to be a cop who seeks justice for the dead. I'll try to be that person, Miss Chen. I believe in you. By the way, officer, I can't climb up by myself. Will you climb up there, then drag me up? I'm not heavy. You can definitely do it. But is she alive? Because I think it's not. I think she's dead. That's why he can't see, because he seeks justice for the dead. So he's seeking justice for her. The beautiful starry sky was drawing closer. It was so close, almost within reach. I start to understand how Miss Shen felt when she climbed up the well. I found myself wanting to share my feelings at that moment. But as I turned around, Miss Shen is gone. All I saw was the bottomless well with its water flat in the starry horizon. Where did Miss Shen go? No one knows. Maybe she went somewhere far away and will return someday. Or maybe she has become one of the stars in the Milky Way. Yeah, it's what I think. She's a ghost and he was seeking justice for her because she wanted to know why Feng Feng died. Because it was her beloved student. So she wanted to know and we were seeking justice for her. That's what I'm thinking. You are finally awake. You fainted twice tonight. That's serious. Zhang, Captain Lu, why I'm here? You even asked the same thing twice. You passed it out in the bathroom. If no one had found you, you'll have to lie on the floor all night. Bathroom. Was there a broken mirror with a rose there? Yes, there's one with a rose pattern. My speculation was right. I enter that world when I look at the mirror in the bathroom of Tian's house. Captain, is Lixon always like this? Did he bump his head? He just woke up. He's still trying to figure out what happened. Zhang, I have to report our superiors about the case. Stay here and take care of Lixon. Captain, are there any progress on the Tian family's case? Lixon, do you know about that case? Yes, that's exactly why I went to the Tian's house to investigate. That's perfect. It will save us time from explaining. Basically, there's a new suspect in the case. Who is it? You probably met him before. He's the doctor in this clinic, Yi Ching-san. Are there any evidence? We searched Tian's house again and discovered that some of the salt in the kitchen was laced with rat poison. The bag of salt had been resealed and barely left any trace. This can never be done in just 1 or 2 attempts. The clues led us to the clinic's storage room. We found large amount of similar salt packaged there. It's like that he practiced many times to ensure that the seal was intact. And Yi Ching-chan had motive for murder. I heard about the grudge between Tian Xianrong and Yi Ching-chan. There's still something that doesn't make sense. Right, but there's no way to continue the investigation. The suspect is dead. I'm afraid this case will become an unsolved case. Yi Ching-chan is dead? Yeah, he was burned to death. It happened near Tian's house. Yi Ching-chan's car was completely burned. All that left was the frame. We found a body in it suspect to be Yi Ching-chan. It's been delivered to Miss Song for an autopsy. How did the car catch on fire? There were a lot of fireworks in the car. Perhaps Yi Ching-chan was transporting them from the city for someone else. We also found cigarette butts in the car. Yi Ching-chan was probably smoking while driving, and a cigarette butt accidentally dropped on the fireworks and ignited them. Zhang Ming, have you checked if Yi Ching-chan was a smoker? Well, he secret smoked and was seen by several of his patients. He did smoke. I saw him to do it. I was gonna say, the more you want to hide it, the more likely you get caught. Anyway, why did he hide the fact he was a smoker? The more you want to hide it, the more likely you'll get caught. What's wrong, Lixon? That's incorrect. There's something wrong. Lixon? Lixon must have thought about something. Don't disturb him. Do you want to smoke? Oh, don't tell anyone about me smoking. I always tell the old folks here to smoke less, and I can justify it if they find out I smoke too. Now I think about it, Yi Ching-chan seemed to have deliberately smoking in front of me. But why did he pretend to smoke? Why would he pretend to smoke? Uncle Wang, why am I here? Who gave me this pack of cigarettes? Xianzhuan, my leg is in pain again. Will you go to the pharmacy and pick up some medicine for me? Go to one in the west of the town. Don't go to a Yi clinic. Sure. Get some rest, Mom. Don't push yourself too hard. Dr. E, will this plan really work? Who do you think has the most say in the Tian family after Tian Su's death? My father-in-law? No, it's still Tian Yu. You also know that your in-laws trusted the witch very much before. But who they believe is not the witch, it's Tian Yu. This is a rare opportunity. You need to pretend to be possessed by Tian Yu and get your in-laws' trust. That way we'll get a chance to escape with Feng Feng. But will they believe it? Miss Zhao, did Tian Yu smoke? Yeah, he used to smoke the same brand of cigarettes as you do. I don't smoke. A patient's family member gave it to me just now. I'm just holding the cigarette in my hand and you mistakenly thought I smoke. Apply the same principle. Do what Tian Yu often did. After a while, they will believe that soul summoning is working. Oh. Lastly, you need to mimic one key behavior to convince them that you are truly possessed. It's something you will never do. The fish. I hate eating fish. I feel sick every time I smell it. I've never had a bite of fish since I married into the Tian family. But Tian Yu loved eating fish. Then you slowly adapt to eating fish during this period of time. I can prescribe some anti-vomiting medicine for you. However, the medicine efficacy is limited, and the adaptation process will be painful. I understand. I'll do anything as long as I can get Fang Fang out of here. So he never smoked. He pretended. He did the same shit. Luxon, did something come to your mind? Captain Lu, Yixing Chan death is too strange. I don't have time to explain now. I want to take a look at his body. No problem, I'll handle things on Xinjui's side. Zheng Ming, set up roadblocks on the main road in town. Support me right away if you encounter anyone suspicious. Roger that. It's not going anywhere on my watch. Lixon, I'll wait for the outcome. Understood, Captain. I won't let you down. Hey, at least we don't have the candle anymore. Chapter 7. The autopsy room is at the end of the hallway. Do I go over here? Oh, I thought it will say dead hand, that's why I didn't try. It's a lot of photos. Tian family crime scene photos are hanging on the wall. Exploring Tian's house was like a dream. After learning what everyone in Tian family went through, I feel surreal looking at the way they died, as if I just woke up from a dream. Well, basically it was like a dream. Oh god, we are back over here. The child's scout can be vaguely seen through the white cloth. The strong smell of fireworks greets you alongside the remaining warmth. It's as if the bones are still burning deep inside. Press Z to remove the white cloth. Who are you? Are you Qingwei? I'm Lin Dixun. I'm new here. Oh, are you the rook you passed out during the first dispatch? It's like, fuck. Never mind, Zheng Ming wasn't any better when he just joined the team. Captain Lu told me beforehand. You want to know if this body is my senior schoolmate E? E, your senior schoolmate? Ah, I used to call him like that. Chinoi, you and Dr. Yi graduated from the same school? We both graduated from Shenzhen Medical University. He graduated 2 years earlier than me. Did Dr. Yi study forensics as well? I would say he was half forensic. Well, during an anatomy class, he found something's wrong with the organ of a donated corpse that died from a heart attack. Later, the lecturer invited the head of the forensic medicine department, a renowned individual in forensic science, Professor Liu Qiong, to perform an autopsy. After Professor Liu's autopsy, it was determined that the donated corpse was killed by medicine that can cause myocardial infarction. The suspect was arrested soon after that, and he became a star on campus. Professor Liu hoped that he could work with him. Although his department didn't let him go, he investigated many cases with Professor Liu. That's why Dr. Yi said that he knew a lot of cops. Yeah, everyone thought he was a rising star in the forensic field, but after graduation he opened a small clinic in town. I heard that it was because his parents didn't want him to be a forensic doctor. They believed that this job would bring them bad luck. Professor Liu was also my supervisor. He seemed devastated every time this was brought up. Sorry for talking so much. It's okay. I want to know more about Dr. Yi anyway. Let's get down to business. You just want to know if this corpse is in Xinjiang, right? Yes, and we need to do it as soon as possible, because we are running out of time. It won't be easy because Xinjiang was adopted, and we couldn't find his blood relatives for many years. Additionally, there are too many samples in the clinic. Analyzing them one by one will take too long. Shinoi, there's a way to determine it in a short time. Oh, what is it? I see. I didn't expect you to notice. So, is this method feasible? It surely is, but the bones are severely damaged. Putting the bones back into their original arrangement is a lot of work. The training my superior sent hasn't arrived yet. If I do this alone, it will take a long time. So, is there any other way? I was hinting that you should help me, silly. It's like, oh shit. Not me. Why me? Oh my god, I need to build the corpse. What the hell is this one? The fuck? Okay, this has to be the middle. I think it's this one in here. Okay, it stays in there. Oh, you don't need to alt. Here, no. Where the hell is this one? What the fuck is this? This doesn't make sense like this, right? This doesn't make sense. Sorry, doctor, I don't know. Oh, you can rotate. Oh, fuck. Here? Probably. Ah. But I didn't saw over there that you could rotate. This one has to be here, right? This has to be the middle, like this. And this one is where? Has to be in here, right? Or it has to be here. Yeah, what was over there? Okay. Your hypothesis was right. Thanks for your hard work, Shinui. I'll report this to Captain Law. Shinui, I know it's bad news regardless of why the doctor is dead or alive. There may be hidden truth in this case. We'll definitely find him and ask him for the truth. Okay, thanks, Lickson. You can use the phone in the office to contact Captain Lu. So that isn't Dr. E? Am I correct? That's someone else. It's disguised. He pretended, right? I think I'm correct. Hey, Captain Lu. Listen, how are things going there? Shinori has confirmed that the body isn't Yi Xing-Shan. Good, Lixon. Good things that you noticed something was off. You can always find clues that others can't, just like your dad. We are going to check the bus stations and train stations. It's not going anywhere. Captain, can I ask you a favor? Why did you kill them? What? How did you knew? And then he runs. Is that Dr. E? Chapter 7. Incinerate. Yeah, that's the doctor. Officer? How did you know it was me before I even start to talk? Almost no one knows this number. You answered a call from this number at the public phone market owned by the Tians. I guess you memorized the number back then. You're very smart, Yi Xing-Shan. You almost fooled everyone. But not you. If you had taken the train just now, your plan would have succeeded. It's like, oh fuck, where is he? But probably didn't plan to escape. Ishin-chan, we have you surrounded. I asked my superior for some time to ask you some questions alone. You got me. I have nothing to say. This isn't an interrogation, it's an equal communication. Someone once taught me to exchange questions for questions. You probably also have a lot of questions for me. What's the point of doing this? I know you didn't poison the family. I don't want to pin it on the wrong person, but I also want to know why did you do what you have done. I don't know what you are talking about. You have treated me as a pawn ever since I entered the clinic. You led me to investigate the Tian family case because you have created a new suspect for the case. You pretended to be a smoker in front of me, so I will believe that you were burned to death in the fire due to your smoking habit. This way, Cao Xianchuan could be cleared of charge, and the real murderer will be burned to death while you escape. I answered your question. Now it's your turn to answer mine. Why did you help Cao Xianchuan escape the Tian family? I was trafficked here as a kid, but the townspeople are unaware of this. I barely shared this secret with people. Xiao Xiaoshuan was trapper here just like me. I help her just like helping my patients. Her illness came from this place, so living here was her best treatment. It's my turn to ask a question. How did you discover that I wasn't dead? Your plan was very thorough, but the corpse gave you away. Which part of the body gave me away? The ribs. Your ribs were broken by Tian Qianrong. Under normal circumstances, even if your ribs are recovered, there will be fibrocartilage callus. Our forensic experts spent the whole night putting the ribs together and found out that the ribs didn't have any callus. Seems like I underestimate your forensic expert. The forensic expert was none other than the student of the famous Liu Yikyong. She was your schoolmate. It's my turn to ask a question. Why did you try to take the blame? I thought the worst scenario when I helped South Qianchuan develop an escape plan. But I didn't expect that the situation would get much worse. After the death, people called her a mad woman, a psycho, a murderer, which I didn't expect either. It was my plan that killed Cao Xianchuan and Feng Feng. I should be the one to bear the charge. Dr. Yi, no one could predict that things will go in that direction. That was just my first reason. My second reason, since I was a child, my adoptive parents kept telling me that I was abandoned by my biological parents. My adoptive parents arranged a lot of things that I didn't want. I never resisted. I wanted to repay them for the kind act of nurturing me. They didn't tell me the truth until they were on their deathbeds. They had been deceiving me for their whole life. After they passed away, I didn't shed a tear, nor did I feel relieved. The name He Qing Chan still trapped me here. I wanted this name to bear all the charge, and I will start a new life with a new identity. Any other reasons? That counts as another question. It's my turn to ask. I left you with a question during our first call. How did you find these clues? Like, I can say I investigated the Tian family, I can communicate with the dead. I'm gonna say that. There is a saying in the field of forensics that forensics is a profession that can communicate with the dead. Yes, but that's just an analogy. I can also communicate with the dead. I can see into their past. I know secrets that only the dead knows. Perhaps this unreasonable answer is the most reasonable. Can you continue to answer that question now? The last reason. Leaving King Tan was Xiao Xiaoshuan's will and her expectation of me. On the day of the incident, she came to the clinic to buy medicine. Doctor, do you have any Kanchian brand's cough medicine? I happened to stock a batch recently. I'll get a pack for you. Thank you. Oh, Dr. Feng Feng and I will leave King Tan next month. I come to say goodbye. I don't know if we will have a chance to meet again in the future. Miss Zhao, the last step of the plan is that you have to go somewhere even I won't be able to find. The ideal scenario is not to meet up again. However, if we are destined to meet again, maybe we'll meet somewhere in the world. Oh, a while ago my father-in-law won 4 cruise tickets. My in-laws don't like to travel far, so I gave one to Miss Shen. And I wish to give you the last one to you. You have been in town for such a long time. You should go out and relax. Dr. A, the infusion bottle is almost empty. Okay, I'll change it right away. I'm sorry, it's autumn, and there are many patients in the clinic. I'm overwhelmed. Miss Zhao, thank you for your kindness, but... It's okay, I'll reserve it for you. Tell me if you want to go one day. Sure, thank you. She was a respectable person. She was not only saving herself, but me as well. I didn't understand at the time, but it was too late when I did. After she died, I told myself that I should try to live. She won't want you to live in this way. But I'm the type of person that can't move forward without being pushed. And when I finally decided to move forward, I realized I was still trapped. You also had the opportunity to get in the train before I showed up. Officer, do you see the mountains ahead? They are like piled up ash. When I stare at them, I feel indescribable confusion and fear. Maybe they are just a mass of lifeless ash, or maybe they are still smoldering inside. I feel as if I can see my biological parents. Their figures are vague, they are wandering through the mountains like ghosts. Their mouths are open and they are calling out. Maybe calling my name. But I've forgotten my original name long ago. I didn't understand until then that I'm homeless. There isn't any place for me in the world. A home that was once warm, the people who can accompany me. I've been buried in these mountains of ash. Doctor, do you have any questions? I have no more questions. I only have one request. Officer Lin, please forget the conversation that just happened. I'm the criminal who killed 3 Tian family members and caused Zhao Xuan to commit suicide. Yixing Shan, you are suspect of arson and desecration of a human corpse. You are under arrest in accordance with the law. So he takes the blame. After the investigation, the police discovered Yixing Shan falsified the evidence of him killing the Tian family. The identity of the burned corpse was also confirmed. It was Wang Xingkai, the owner of the small store. Yixing Shan was prosecuted for arson, desecration of a human corpse, and falsifying evidence. The Tian family murder case was back to its original state. The case was closed again. Actually, I still have one more question for Yixing Shan. I want to know if another person was also involved in his plan. I don't think he will answer this question. I also have my own answer. I will keep this answer in my heart forever. That was Miss Shen. Listen, what do you see this time? There is nothing but a blank white space. Where is the hearse carrying your father? I didn't continue to chase the hearse. I stopped and watched it until it disappeared from my sight. Why did you chase it? I just saw the miseries in this world. I also saw souls struggling painfully in it. I shouldn't have chased after my dad's honor and glory. There are still people suffering at the bottom of the dark abyss. That's where I should go. So Miss Shen was also the one that was involved. That's why we could see her in there, because she wanted to know the truth, right? And she was involved in that to make Fang Fang and Zhao Xianchuan out of that. There are several announcements posted on the public bulletin board. Obituary. A volunteer teacher of Qingdao has passed away at the age 27. Hereby notify Culture and Education Office of Qingdao Town Government. The report of tomb robbery. Recently, Qingyi Times has reported on the tomb robbery in Qingtan Town, which has caused an outcry. Qingyi Times reported conducted a secret a secret investigation found a tomb robbery syndicate led by Tian that had existed for a long time and had engaged in tomb robbery and sales of cultural relics. As the tomb robbery case surfaced, the cultural relic trades exposed were even shocking. According to the ledger, which was made public by Kingi Times, there were hundreds of buyers. Currently, the Kingi municipal government has gathered force from all walks of life to protect King Times cultural relics and crack down on illegal and criminal activities. Epilogue. No, frame drop. No, back here. A few days ago, someone found this letter downstream. It's completely damaged after being soaked in water. To Kingi Times, editor of Kingi City, was written on the envelope. It was signed by Chen Qingxi. The letter is soaked and damaged. It's impossible to read what was written. We speculated based on the fragmentary content that this is a resignation letter. Miss Chen probably wanted to quit her job at the press and stay here to continue teaching. However, this letter didn't make it to the destination. There's a paper in there. Oh, the photo that we took. Miss Chen funeral is being held in town today. According to the custom here, there will be fireworks at the funeral. People believe fireworks can help missing souls find their way. This is a funeral without the body of the deceased. It sounds absurd, but if you spend 2, 3, 5, 10 years looking for Miss Chen, who will hold a funeral for her by then? Will anyone remember her? Like tears in rain. Okay, it looks like it ends like that. How can you move? Because I'm hearing music! Farewell. Oh shit! Is it a lyric? No! Do you move or no, probably stay like this. Like, pretty good game. I like it. I still don't understand very well. Or you can skip. I don't understand very well if she was already dead when she was with us, or she died, or if she died already was dead. I still don't understand very well, but I still think that there was, like you said, that there was someone else working with them, and it had to be Miss Chen that was trying, because she wanted to help Fang to go to the city, because it was her beloved student and she knew that she had a lot of potential, so she wanted to help at the same time. So if I'm not mistaken, it's like Dr. E and her were together to help those to get out of this place, because let's be honest, Xian Chuan was like not loved by the mom and the father, right? Like, because those were the parents of Yu, so they always wanted Yu to be back. So they were trying to do, that soul summoning, making Yu to be in the body of Xian Chuan. But they didn't want only one day. They wanted more. They wanted all the time. So they tried to do kill Xian Chuan and make the soul summoning like that. You will be in her corpse, and she knew about that. She tried to pretend and stuff like that, but she didn't want to stay there because they didn't care about her basically, so she tried to get out of that, but unfortunately Fang fucked up everything because he thought it was sleeping pills that were there, and it weren't, because the grandparents put those poison pills in there, and then they all died because Fang wanted the grandparents to be happy, but they knew they traded the pills, and they died because of that. And then of course Xian Chuan killed herself, hanged herself by the neck, because she couldn't live anymore, because she lost Yu and then lost Fang. She killed, but she didn't die like those parents wanted her to die, because they say be in the mud, and she said no, I'm gonna die like a bird, I'm gonna die in the sky, so she hanged herself. But overall it was pretty cool. Like, of course you can see like the first half is more like mysterious, try to figure it out, like some creepy stuff here and there, but then the second half was more like you begin to see what happened, you begin to see more like more happy stuff, you know. No, I'm not gonna say a lot of happy stuff, but some of things like happy stuff, you know, figure it out, everything that they wanted. Dr. E wanted to help, Miss Chen wanted to help, you know, things like that, to try to make them get out, and Xian Chuan wasn't to kill or nothing like that. So, but overall, pretty cool game. Thank God they released the game in English, because like sometimes there are Japanese games that never get a translation, or if they get a translation, it takes like years. And this one was like, it was still in the same year, but it should have been released, like I think, if I'm not mistaken, in October or something like that, but it was still late, and it took a little bit more time to come out in English. But it was a great game. It was a great game to play, and I'm happy that I was able to play the English version. And I think if they do another game, hopefully they bring it immediately in English, because let's be honest, there are some Chinese, Japanese games or Korean games that are listed only in their language, and they are good, people want to play, but the problem is that I understand that you need to hire like and it's not a studio, it's like a translation studio or something like that, I don't know what they call it, to translate the game, because they don't have nobody inside that can translate very well, because they can translate, but the problem is that it's like from Google. You can see some games that have translations, normally it's like from Google that they do, and some of them even admit it's from Google, the translation is from Google Translation. So in this case they even said, we know people want the English version, we are working, we already have a team, but it's gonna take time. And it's like, I understand, because there's a lot of dialogue, as you saw, and like the team takes time. And of course, with the pandemic, stuff like that, it's not easy to do the stuff. But there are many other games that are out there, Chinese, Korean, Taiwanese, Japanese, that they always take their time to release the English version, because they don't have a team inside that can do that job. They need to hire outside, and then they need to wait for them to translate, because it takes time. But I think more of these teams, they need like, okay, we are working on the game, right? But at the same time, let's already hire someone to translate at the same time the game, like that. When we release immediately with the English version, because let's be honest, if you only release in Japanese, Korean, whatever, you always lose sales, because it's only more for the Asian countries that you are selling the game, and not for English people. So these people probably want to buy, but they won't, because you don't understand jack shit, right? Like, let's say a RPG, you need to do something, you don't know where to go, you can't understand what's in there. So it's like, there was a game that I played that was in Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. That was a pretty good game, but it was only in Japanese. And I was playing, and I didn't know what they were saying, what was it about the story. It was cool, the graphics were good, the combat was good, but I couldn't continue because I wasn't understanding what was happening. So, and I don't think they never released the English version of for that game. I don't even remember. But like, hopefully more in the future, these indie teams, because they are indie, they like when they are working on the game, right, and when they already have like all the dialogue, send immediately to a translation team for them to work quickly on the English version, and like that you release at the same time, and you can get sales from English countries and from Asian ones, you know, from where they speak, right? But yeah, but thank God they did it. They released it still in same year as the one that same year that they released the Chinese one. So if you like games like this one, you can already buy the game. It was already available since February, but only now as the English version, and you can buy it on GOG too. It's available in GOG. I think the GOG version is the one that is when they released the English version. I don't know if GOG allows all Asian language only. I don't think they allow that. So if you want to play, you can buy it on GOG too. It's available in there. So hope you guys enjoy here the playthrough, and see you guys next time. Bye.